the thingy, innit?
My guy.
Yes, boss.
Grab the
I'll be giving man. The mic.
Yeah. Sorry.
Tell me what it is, man. What's going on, man?
Hey, bro, obviously you're here, you know.
Yeah, man.
I hear that, man. I like this. I like this setup, man. This is good.
Trying
Man,
something
the
different,
mic,
man.
that's a nice touch.
Calm, man. What you saying? How you feeling, bro?
I'm calm, man. This
Yeah?
is good. This is my first time doing something in Manny.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's
I gotta hold the crap.
Yeah.
What size is it? Whose foot is this?
First of all, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. But you make sure.
Man said shoes for him. Hey, yo. You know what it is, yeah? I'm grateful for this turnout.
Yeah.
Obviously, Huarache, this is a shoe that means a lot to me, you know? Look how beat up my crap. My crap is beat up.
Man.
You know? So wear your shoes. Wear your shoes. You know what I'm saying?
How long you had these ones for?
I can't like maybe like 3 weeks. But I mash them. I can't like mash my creps in it.
I hear it.
Like Manchester, sick turnout. You know, the support from Manchester over the years has been consistent. Like these are always buying my stuff. You can see how many people are wearing Corteiz and that. Bro. I'm spun. I thought they'd be wearing some. I ain't gonna say what other brand. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say what brand.
But these lot came in Corteiz in the droves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Head to toe, bro. Look at there's a youth right there wearing a hat. There's another youth wearing a jacket. I see 3 elite work jackets right here. You know what I'm saying? Bare light work jackets. Damn, I've got to run up them light work jackets a little bit more.
Hey,
but this is sick, man. This is I'm grateful for you lot coming as well. This is
man.
I like this. See this,
So right,
bro.
so right,
Man,
man.
the product placement.
It's
and that.
important, man. It's
Ask
important.
me something else, man. I'm here. I've got time.
Bro, obviously cool. Shoes, yeah.
Yeah.
Starting from early, 95. Why did you choose 95 first?
Why'd I choose the 95? If there was a working class shoe, that's the Air Max 95. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know I'm a working class man, and it's like I've got that mentality. So it's kind of like I wanted something that would, because my favorite Air Max since I was a kid is the 98. But I don't speak to enough people. The 95 is something that it speaks to a man from London, it speaks to a man from Liverpool, it speaks to a man from Manchester, all over England, and then it's like Europe. It just follows suit. You know what I'm saying, innit? So I didn't want to do something that was just for me, innit? You know what I'm saying? And then go on. Why are you going?
What's the Air Trainer Huarache mean to you?
You know what? I had the royal. It's royal. It's like navy and yellow. I don't know the official color, but navy and yellow. I had that when I was 8. I had that when I was 8, and my sister had the grey and red pair. And then she had that, and she was like a couple sizes bigger than me. And I remember when I was a youth, like I was 8, I couldn't wait to fit her size shoe, bro. I was like, she was gonna dash him, and I said, nah, leave that there. I said, I hold that there. I got that. When I went into year 5, that was my peak.
Yeah.
In them grey and reds, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that for me is just a shoe that has sentimental value, and it's like obviously if you look at all the old grand photos, look at some of the pictures that Simon Wheatley was taking, all of that, you see Tinchy Strider wearing the crepes in some of them old pictures. That crepe had reverence in the street, you know what I'm saying? So it's like obviously young people might not know what that is, but sometimes it's like you got to give people educational lesson. You're not going to give them what they want. Obviously people are saying, yeah, we want the 95, we want this, we want that. Cool. I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm going to give you what you need. You know what I'm saying? So it's like cool. In a year, I know bare these youths that were cussing, man, like, why did you bring these dead creps out? Blah, blah, blah. They're gonna be wanting them. That's the thing. So I don't really like, bro, it's like just like one youth ratioed me on Twitter. I had to hold it. One youth, I tweeted something. I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, no one wanted that. Yeah, quit the yapping. I saw the tweet. I saw that. He's a Newcastle fan. I remember how many followers he had. He had 100 followers, dickhead. Anyway, he cost me. He got like a bag 2 retweets. On Twitter, obviously, Twitter, you can't like, bro, you can't win.
Once it's done, it's done, innit?
It's done. Like, so I let him cook me. But I was like, stay right there. Don't worry. In a year, I'm going to come back.
Understand it now.
Go anywhere. Understand it now. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, you've been releasing shoes in trios.
Yeah.
Why 3?
Why 3? I like trilogy in that, man. I like trilogies, bro. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, bro. You see that, bro, 1, 2, 3, like that's just the, you know what I'm saying, bro? The third one's always the deep one, and the third pair of this Huarache is the deepest one.
Yeah.
What are we saying for the third pair?
Hey, bro, you know what? Yeah, we're going stateside with that one.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we're going stateside with that. Obviously, this crepe is dedicated to Manny, all the people from Manny in it. Like let them get a go on this. But I'm not. This ain't releasing UK.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not releasing UK.
What's the reasoning for that?
I woke up and I said I don't want to release it in the UK. You know what I'm saying? No, but last year I did the pink things in New York and I didn't release the crepe in America. So it's kind of like cool. Like,
might as well
follow suit. You know what I'm saying? And it brings people here. At the end of the day, like real life, like sneaker culture, all that stuff. You got it at 2 a.m.
Yeah, man.
That's some real shit.
Hey man,
even you and your size 25.
We've been cooking them. I can't lie.
Every week.
Nah, but for real, like it's like Yeah, I like bringing people outside their houses, bro. Everything's gone digital, everything's thing. So let's do one analog thing once in a while. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, want to do it big. I ain't seen no one do a maze before. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like a couple months ago, like 9 months ago, I was watching TV. I was in my boxes in my living room. I was watching Bridgerton. Yeah, I give them the full vivid image. Yeah, and then they ran into some maze and they started lipsing. Like some garden maze. And you're like, stood up.
Is that wait?
And I said, yo.
Is that what you wanted, bro?
No. I stood up and I was like, that's what I'm gonna do for the freaky maze. I said, that's what I'm gonna do I'm gonna make a maze. Because it's a cross trainer and like really and truly in that maze you gotta be stepping, like you gotta be moving left, right, up and down. So I was like, that's the most because really I wanted to do I'm not gonna say the other idea because someone else might try to do it.
For you,
but the maze was the thing that made the most sense for the Huarache. Like, bro, you better be stepping, you know what I'm saying? Because that's you see when you strap it, even though man don't strap it, like when you strap it up,
you need
to
put it in.
Yeah.
Question, yeah. Whoa.
Go.
Question, yeah.
So I know.
See, I know they were just making eye contact.
Cool. So this pair here is suede, yeah. The pair you got on, what's the colorway called, by the way?
Yeah,
it's leather. Yeah.
What's the colorway called?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Calling it off-white.
Off-white.
Cool.
So this one's leather.
Shout out V.
What's the next one? Is the next one?
I'm not allowed to say.
I
am allowed to say, but I don't want to say.
Hey,
so I'm waiting.
In terms of material, though,
it's
premium.
Okay.
It might have to be a little bit more expensive.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah, it might have to be a little bit more expensive still.
See, I have a guess, but I'll ask you off camera.
Yeah. Am I good on time? Yeah. I kind of like this, man. This is good. Hey, Ellis, come into the camera, man. Come into the camera. Let me show you Ellis, man.
I'll go another chair.
Let's go. If you got another chair for
you got one more. You got one more.
Shit, let me try, man.
Let me try. All on the camera though. Yeah. I want to make sure, man. I never do these ones. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what? Can I have a chance to win the shoe?
Can you have a chance to win the shoe?
Yeah.
Nah, you've been through it though, innit?
No. Let me have a chance to win the shoe.
Alright, cool. At the end.
No, we'll come now.
Come.
You remember you got this on camera?
Yeah. Alright, come. Yeah, bang it.
Evidence.
Yeah, I never do these kind of things. If I'm gonna do one interview, let it be with you because you've been supporting. I haven't actually seen you two before, but I've seen him supporting me for years. You know what I'm saying?
Michael's been grinding.
Say it right, man. Say it right.
Michael's the one that put me on.
Yeah, sick, man. I
2021.
love that, man.
It's been a minute.
He said he's only gonna do one interview, and you lot are starting saying, ask some crazy questions.
No, cool. Crazy questions.
No, because if I now ask about the black and yellow 4, I mean black and yellow 4.
No,
Black and yellow
95s.
Black and
You
yellow
said I was doing
95s.
Jordan 4s.
No,
Black and yellow 95s.
90 what?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, cool. Question, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I feel like you've changed the way people kind of view Corteiz. I feel like before, yeah, when you started with streetwear, like I feel like now you refer to it as menswear. Why did the change happen?
Nah, I feel like obviously like Supreme. You lot win. What? You win. Did you win?
No, I didn't. You got literally a second away.
I beg. I'm doing it in it. I get home safe, please. Corteiz is obviously it's streetwear, innit? I think it's just I don't know. As I get older, it's just different kind of words, and I'm making different kind of pieces. So maybe I might say menswear, but I don't think there's no differentiation. It's just the same shit. It's just different kind of words, innit? Like you could say crack or shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, yeah. People say
you might want to pick up the mic.
Streetwear and podcasts are saturated. What's something that you do to separate yourself from other people?
Me,
yeah, like
in streetwear, stuff like this. For me, this is the most important thing and defining factor of Corteiz and what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring people outside. Look at my man just smiled as he came back. That's his second time.
Yeah. I've seen a couple.
Yeah, bro, they're paying you the tickets, bro. Let's get this on history, bro. Man are coming back. They're saying, yo, I'm giving you £20. Understand it? Yeah, understand it now.
How do you get new reference points when everything is like so fast, like TikTok, all the Instagram videos, everything to me is starting to look the same. How do you find new reference points from like say when everyone's reference paid in full? How do you find a new version of that?
I can't lie, man. I wish the ideas were like that, yeah, but they're not like, bro. For example, I just said I got this idea watching Bridgerton. You know what I'm saying? No one can think, oh, I'm gonna watch this show and come up with an idea.
Someone make sure you clip this way. Clint said you got an idea from Bridgerton.
Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even meant to be watching that. My sister be watching that, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Bro, my sister and babe be watching that, and I'm like,
essentially, you're saying you gotta just leave yourself open to any.
You got 100%. Because at the end of the day, like, bro, Like even when you travel and you just see something, bro, you can go Thailand and see something that you've never seen on the other side of the world, and then when you bring it back,
You're stealing my flow.
I ain't ever been Thailand, but it's like traveling is important, but keeping your mind open, innit? And I feel like that's one thing people will always look for the same references in the same places, and it's like that don't even make no sense. And whenever young youths ask me, "Oh, yo, I want to start a brand," blah blah blah, all of that, and in my head I'm like, bro, like a kid will message me, and he's like 16, I want to start a brand. Not saying you shouldn't try to start something, but you gotta give yourself time to live and breathe and just experience things. Like people wanna rush into it, and it's like you can do all of that stuff for your brand, but then you're not living. But then there could be another person who doesn't even want to start a brand at 16. And then they're just living their life. By the time they're 24, life hits them and they're like, I should start a brand. But they've had 8 years of living since they were 16, where they've just been open to interpretation and learning things and maybe doing something else. You know what I'm saying? A man could be doing a flipping carpentry, what you call that, apprentice or some shit. And the next thing you know, 5, 6, 7 years later,
they're starting something.
And then they're using them skills that they picked up from before. And it's like, you got to, just...
Even like Sam Ross, like with architecture and then his journey into whatever he's doing, like, everybody takes their different paths, innit?
Yeah.
Does making shoes and clothes still excite you to this day, like how it did when you first started the brand?
100%. I feel like now, like, man's got access to way more like factories and all of that stuff. It's like man obviously started on the same course as like everyone else who did something like on like, bro, I was using Alibaba back in the day, but it's like that's how everyone started, and it's like now man's like leveled up, and I'm using the same fact from your favorite brands. But I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, I knew.
I don't want people to like to, you know, they should use their own discernment in it
to see the levels of change,
bro. To see the level of change. Obviously, youths will be in the comments like, oh yeah, shit quality, but then you bought a fake off Depop. That's nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
£35 teas and that.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like they'll be like, oh, the fake says this, and it's like
That's
these are
actually
people in
what
the comments when I see the comments and I just laugh because I'm just like, you could actually say anything, bro. I could go on my burner account and say something in the comments.
So Clint
so you have a burner?
Huh? Of course, everyone has a burner, bro. Everyone has a burner.
I was the first person to have one.
He was, I'm not gonna lie, he was.
And this was the first person in West London to have a burner.
Nah, London.
In terms of like buying certain clothes, so like now that I work on adverts and stuff like that, I can't watch certain things without seeing what it looks like behind the camera.
Yeah.
Is there certain brands that have been ruined for you since you know how much it costs to make?
No, I feel like, bro, like you gotta treat life like WWE sometimes. You know it's fake, but you're not gonna ever accept the fact it's fake, bro.
Fair.
Treat life like WWE.
Hey, bro, I can't lie. Me, I'm a dreamer, bro. I did a shoot for Supreme, and I see everything behind the scenes. I've been to their office enough times. You know what I'm saying? But I'ma still look at what they put out and be like, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, just because you see behind the curtain doesn't necessarily mean you can be unimpressed. And sometimes that's how some people feel, even if they might meet me or get to know me and stuff like that. And then it's like, they might be like, oh, that guy's this, that, and the other. They might just feel like there's a certain view taken back. Me, I'm like, if I get to know you more and see some other stuff, I'm impressed even more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some people like the fact that they don't know much. If I find out more, I'm even more intrigued.
I feel like that level of like ominousness works in terms of people only see you when you post, or everyone, even the whole marketing.
I don't think I'm that mysterious.
No, deep it. The whole thing of like you posting everyone in your close friends. Yeah. That whole inclusion type of
everyone
factor.
is in my close friends. Yeah. Bro, I went through it. Took me about 73 hours to add everyone to my close friends, bro. Like, I went literally.
Man.
I left out a couple people.
Resellers.
I was like, you
certain man can't see this.
Yeah, but bro, I spent time doing that shit, man.
But going back to like the ads you did, how did it feel bringing for the Air Huaraches? How did it feel bringing
the basketball concept?
Not only just the basketball concept, but people you look up to, people who the next generation are gonna look up to, and also your friends, all together in one room to create something.
You know what it is, yeah? Where's this going? Is this going on their page? Yeah. Bang it. See, I like that.
Hey,
own the shit.
It's
We own our masters. Right, yo. Same. No, but when I remember a couple months ago, I was just looking at old Nike ads and I was just kind of like saving them and bookmarking them in it. Obviously, that one is like a bait one.
Yeah.
No one's kind of. You gotta have a certain moment to be able to bring that back. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that ad, I was just like, alright, cool.
That's the one.
Yeah, and I said, Gabriel is gonna be the person to shoot that,
bro.
Because
Man,
I was
like
looking
that.
at it.
Yeah,
No, it's not even that. Bro, okay, yes, it's
Yes.
true. I've never worked with Gabriel before.
Yeah,
that was the first time I
obviously,
worked with Gabriel, and I've known him for like years, bro. Young, because he was at my first Corteiz pop up, everything. Like, I can't lie, I only found out Gabriel was taking pictures like 3 years ago.
Man.
Okay.
Like, I just didn't know. I didn't know. Hey yo, you. That's a cold fit, man. That's a cold fit still. Hey, come in the camera. Come.
Come.
Take off the hoodie though first. Take off the hoodie first. Yeah. Take off the hoodie first. Yeah. Cool. He'll hold it. Yeah. I'm not plugging that. But yo, the fit though. Come in. Let me see. Hey, show them the fit on the camera, man. Show them the fit on the camera. Look at it.
He's gonna have to stand back.
Yeah,
Oh, he has to stand back. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Let me see that fit. Yeah, cold. You see how he got the strap off like that.
Come on.
Yeah, man. Dirty, man. Hey, what's your name? I appreciate you. My guy, let me dap you up quickly. I gotta get back to this interview. Adjust that. My guy, appreciate you, man. Have a nice day, man. Got a t-shirt, yeah? Banging. Alright. What was the question, sorry?
So about the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember when I saw it, I was like, yeah, hard. Gabriel's the only person who could do this because you get my creps in, yeah? Get the creps in. Was there no creps in before?
Nah.
See, you lot need to think ahead.
Yeah. But you got the wide angle, should have
Yeah,
the in it.
the
So
Okay, cool. Okay. You can bring that. Make sure the wide angle pans a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, now Gabriel.
What, the white? Yeah.
that's it.
Sorry, we're doing some mid-production.
It's
But
cool,
yeah,
man. It's cool.
But basically, I remember seeing the lighting in that video, and I just said Gabriel's the only person that can do this because of the way Gabriel's lighting works. Like, that's his signature. So
I saw a tweet that was like, you can tell when a production's Gabriel's because of the lighting, and that's what makes him so iconic, right?
Yeah, it makes him iconic right now, and it's like Gabriel's evolved over the years, isn't it? He's refined it.
Big up
to
Gabriel,
that
man.
point.
Honestly.
And it's like, yeah, that's my dog. So I said, yeah, this is perfect. And I remember calling him, and I was like, yo, I said, this is what we're doing. You ready? And I showed him. He just said, yeah. That was it.
So sorry to cut to you, but like coming into the sound now, because I feel like the sound is what made
Gabriel
that.
said, yeah. So Gabriel's twist on it was he was like, we need to make it like just grime. And
brother, the Stockroom pod, yeah, the Stockroom, yeah, on Insta and on TikTok, everywhere. The Stockroom, huh? Yeah. Oh, defo, bro, defo.
Message us.
Message us.
So,
I think I'm gonna remember his XLR.
no, he has to message us. When you message us, we'll make sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you lot ain't remembering that. So obviously Gabriel's work is obviously like that, and he was like, he wants to use Ghetto Coyote. Hey, it was Gabriel that wanted to use it, innit? Yeah, so he said that, and then I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I said that is what changed the whole
Perspective of things.
the whole like spectrum of the ad in it, like.
Because it's the pace and it's the way like on the beat drops you have the action, you have the motion, the touches, it just made sense.
It's obviously less
Even Coyote's bit.
it's less like freestylery like the original, but we didn't really want it to feel like that. And when you think about grime as a genre, it's like offbeat anyway. It's like that's what grime is, and it's just aggressive. So it's like that's why we didn't necessarily need to rely on the flow and freestyling. It was like you're gonna see a lot of kicking and booting the ball because that's just the energy of grime anyway. And you have Temper T in it. You're trying to
bro.
You know what I'm saying? You have Shy Cartier in it. You know what I'm saying? Man was trying to loop in as much stuff because that's just important. And it's like, where else are you gonna see Edgar Davis, Sloan, and Shy Cartier in the same room? Temper T.
She doesn't make sense.
Phil Foden.
And Kobe.
Oh, don't do this right now, please. Please. If I say it, I'll get cancelled.
Damn. Let's take it back. Hey man, can you imagine? Alright, cool. Going back to like the start of Corteiz, in terms of the tools you had when you were starting the brand, what did you have?
The tools?
Yeah, like to start your brand, like what do you take advantage of in your environment to start?
A Mac computer. I mean, that's what I just made the graphics on.
Okay.
I don't know, I just use my phone as well, like bro, like I use my phone for everything. Like I was taking all the product photos on my bed and shit, and then I was airdropping that to my computer. And then I was cropping it and doing that. I used to take all the film photos in the beginning and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
even people copying you with the whole crate idea.
Crate.
On the floor.
Yeah, but you know what? Like when I
no, that's iconic.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, yeah, some people can argue. I don't know if I started doing it first, but I reckon people saw it. A lot of people might have seen it from me, and then thinking like,
yeah.
So literally, even like the password shit on the store. Like I remember, like there might have been like one other person do it, but they weren't doing it how I was. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like man up bare.
And where was that moment for you, where you felt like, damn, like things have changed now? Like, what was that like shift from when you started to like obviously every 9 months?
Yeah, I can't lie. There wasn't like a significant like
one moment.
No, actually, now you know what? The giveaway in Soho, the first one I did when there was 50
tickets.
Yeah, I think were you there?
No, I'm not sure.
Cool.
Is it the running one?
Yeah.
That
That
was
first
there.
one I did in, like, I don't know when that was. That might have been like 2019.
Pre-pandemic, innit?
Yeah, pre-pandemic. Yeah, 2019. Remember there was a couple people there still. Couple people. How many was it? Nah, it was 50 T's. It was 50 T's and like 75 kids came. I remember, bro. Like, I remember them numbers. I remember that. Because we did two. There was one and then we did another. I can't lie, we did bare, but that original one, I remember it was 50 T's, bro. I'm the one that paid for it, so I remember that. That shit burnt me back then. I was like, am I rich?
But even talk about numbers, how's it feel going from 50 people, or like, 50 T's, like 75 people turn up to like hundreds of people, even like for the 95 shop, we had people running around in France, pushing buses and
how
stuff
come
like
you lot didn't do the podcast facing that way so that they can see the line on the thing?
See, we thought about this, but the thing is, when people leave, we don't see
GDPR
them.
and that. What do you mean when people leave? You don't see
So if people are leaving here, if we're set up facing backwards, we don't see when they leave behind.
Nah, but you put the camera over there, and then the table's here, and then you can see the line at least. And then
the
in the
whole thing.
background, it's immersive. They're always moving.
But even having to always turn around to get something, because we've been getting people jumping on every so often.
Alright, man, let's turn the table, man. Right, bro, let's turn the table.
Move swinging it.
I want to see the line, man.
People are here shouting your name.
Let them see that. Hey, the lights even banging, man. So,
Alright, cool.
now this sets the scene. Now they can see what we're on.
Man said part 2.
Yeah, man, switch angles.
I bet you check if that one was a pattern.
Let me move this floor. Appreciate it, brother.
No, that camera, that one there. I think you check that. Nah, but I'm just doing this so that man can see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's important. No, but ask your question again, yeah?
Another winner. You won. Hey, come here, man. Let me chat to you.
Let's grab a seat. Grab a seat.
Grab him a seat. Grab him a seat. Hey, yo. Come. Hey, man, what's your name, bro? Michael, how old are you? 18, you're serious still. You know what? Like, what was your mind like when you were going into the maze?
Like, everyone was saying, just go left, go right. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I went left at the start, thinking, let me just follow it.
Yeah.
Then decided, nah, let me switch it up. When I switched it up, I seen someone laughing for a minute. I was like, wow, sure. Just trust what they're saying or not.
Yeah.
Just followed it and I went out.
Yeah.
Got it there in time.
You got it there in time.
Last minute.
That's sick, man. What size? What size?
Let us know what you got in there, man.
11.
Yeah.
That's a Bigfoot gang right there.
Is that your size?
Come on, man. Hey, Bigfoot gang.
Yeah. 30, man. Come on, man. Look at that crap. Look at that. Let me put that.
Talk us through the crap. You made it.
Chat your shit.
Yeah.
Your shit.
Oh, yeah, word. Okay. This is a big shoe, man.
How you doing that? Hey.
You play basketball? What position do you play?
Sometimes.
Alright, come on, man.
Makes sense.
Serious. He's up. LeBron, he's a what is he?
He's a small forward.
You play basketball as well?
Don't do that, bro.
Bigfoot.
Don't do that.
I know, but obviously with the crep, you got this one's the leather one. You got
Yeah.
the suede's on.
Yeah.
And then,
In fact,
let me see that. Yeah, word. For
I'm gonna
comparison.
violate.
I'm not gonna violate. Nah. But for me, it was just important that each of the shoes kind of represented like a different personality as well.
Yeah.
Like some people like suede. I don't really love suede, but it's cool.
You can rock
I
it
think
kind of thing.
For this, it made the most sense. I wanted a grey crepe
Yeah.
because also as well, like people were wondering why I did these colorways. Innit?
Yeah.
For me, it was important that the colorways were something that were digestible. What year were you born? 18, so that you were born in 2006. Exactly.
Jesus.
So it's
Yeah,
like
man. It's crazy.
he was born 2 years, like a year, 2 years after these shoes kind of even went out.
Yeah,
for long,
fact,
and they
fact.
stopped
Yeah,
producing
yeah.
it. So it's like, if I made this shoe in like some funky color,
It's not really gonna
bro, it's
sit.
not gonna do what it needs to do. You know what I'm saying? So it was important for me to make it in a color that is one digestible. That was the first pair people saw. It's great. It's like it's not as aggressive as like a multi-colorful shoe.
Fact.
If I did it in the same color, the gutter greens, they might be like, nah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say if these had come first and I did it in the gutter green color, they might have been like, I'm not buying a green Huarache.
Yeah.
It's great. You know what I'm saying? And then this one being white, it being leather, it's like, it's just got that kind of premiumness that the same way that Air Force One, that kind of feeling. You know what I'm saying? You wear it with a different kind of outfit, stuff like that. And then obviously the last pair, which I'm not gonna get into, but like
it's in that same realm.
It's in that same realm.
Yeah.
If you're a different kind of person, whether you like leather, whether you like suede, or whether you like what's coming out, it's like it goes to your different personality. And that. For me, that was just mad important, isn't it? So
is there during this whole journey, have there been like?
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you,
Thank you, man, bro. Appreciate you. Have a good one, yeah.
Brother, appreciate you, man. The Stockroom on Insta, TikTok, everywhere, bro. The Stockroom.
Big plug.
I rate that. Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of like colorways, obviously, for the original 95s, you had 3 specific colorways. This one, you have. Are there any colorways that you trialed out? Anything that you decided to switch up on last minute, or?
You know what? Yeah, the design process for a lot of these shoes have been like, I can't lie, they were mad last minute.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
On you or on?
Nah, me.
Okay.
They'll be in a group chat like, have you got the last thing? And I'll be like, yeah. And I don't have it. And when I get into the call, I'm just like, put this here. No, I'm not even like, shit. I'm like, I just kind of trust my instinct of what is gonna look good. So I remember the pink, they call them pink beams, bro.
Pink things.
Yeah. And the lead blues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those were designed last minute, but I wanted it to act as a brother and sister pair.
Okay.
And then even like the camo inside of this thing. This one's.
Bro, why is your shoe off? Oh.
Fairs.
Fair enough.
Fairs.
Hey, bro.
What shoe is that? Take it to the camera. Let me see.
Yeah. Bring the dark green, bro.
Wait.
But why is your shoe still off?
Let me see. Yeah. Show the camera the shoes. That the iPhone. Show them.
Wait, step back.
A little bit. Yeah. Go into the iPhone. Yeah. Show it to the camera. Yeah. Bang it.
Steady.
Hard. Let me see that one. Yeah. Bang it. Oh, it's hard. My guy. Ben.
Oh,
Show the camera. Show the camera,
man. Yeah, man. Alright, bro. Get home safe, bro.
Do you man live far?
I appreciate
Do you man live far?
Calm.
Easy, man.
Thank you, guys.
But the question is, why is your shoe still off?
Hey, man, let them cook.
Let them breathe. Get off the neck, man.
Huh? Yeah, the camo on the inside, that's it's English camo.
Okay.
And then the camo on the inside of the.
Because I noticed all 3 of them were different. Yeah.
Yeah, the one inside the pink things, that's the camo that they use in Nigeria.
Okay.
And then the one on the French one is the camo that they use in France. On the Le Blues is the one they use in France.
Makes
so
sense.
Like, each pair
has its own little.
Yeah, it's like I just had that's just how I felt, and also as well, like obviously the Le Blues and the pink things are meant to be like they're like brother and sister pair. Yeah. So the pink things obviously the sister pair, and then the Le Blues. But one thing I didn't like about the Le Blues is I wanted the bubble to pop more in colour.
You felt it was like a bit
dull.
dull.
It was a bit dull. But that also works in our favour because some people just like dullness, innit? And it's like, for them at that moment in time, that was the closest thing they can get to black. So a lot of people went to that shit for that.
My interview in 10 minutes, I come back, if he's not done, I'm draping up.
So
I feel you.
I hear it, man.
So yeah, obviously the camo on this one was just consistent.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just wanted to keep it like that, just because I wanted to just all the colors were different. I just wanted to keep that bit uniform.
Different.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I can't lie, these just look sick with like bare
They're hard,
different
man.
things. So
They're hard.
it's like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Even going over logistics in terms of the maze, or what have you struggled with? Or has there been anything that you struggled with in terms of trying to get, I don't know, last minute deadlines or?
Nah, I feel like because this was like thought about for a while.
Okay.
They were able to get ahead of it. Shout out Dan, 6 AM Studios. Like them, they patterned all of this shit. Like
Makes
that.
sense.
They built the maze in it. Like he's the madman that built it. But I went inside the maze like 2 days ago, and I said, make it harder. I said, make it harder. I said, okay, make it harder. Even last night, yesterday, I said, yeah, make it harder again.
Yeah.
Like, people are winning, but it's like, really and truly, if it was so easy, if it was too easy, then bro,
every
the first 100 people would have got it. It's like you need like literally 1 in 10 people.
There needs to be some losers.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Some, there needs to be a lot. But yeah, man, I'm sick the way it turned out.
Yeah.
Shout out Bridgerton. You know?
Shout out Bridgerton, for real.
Put me in the next season.
So what? You're taking it stateside. What's the plan over there?
I can't say that. Then it'll ruin the vibe.
Not the plan, but like, what have you got?
What have you got stateside?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I'm still thinking.
Okay, let's take you back to another stateside pop-off, innit?
Go on.
Cool. You did the denim takeover with the denim Drake truck.
Yeah.
Where did that come from and why?
I think obviously because of the Bolu exchange.
Yeah.
And when I thought the Bolu exchange, it was kind of like
That was a beautiful concept, by the way. It was a proper like give back situation.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
That resonated well.
It was. When I was thinking of it early on, I had a thought to. I was thinking, do I sell the jackets or do I tell them to buy? And then it came to just the conclusion that like it has to be given away for free.
Fair.
So that was fair. But with the denim exchange, it was obviously the same kind of concept, but I was just like, fuck it, I want to cover the truck in denim. It just looks ridiculous.
No, it can't.
Crazy.
And in New York, where they wear butters and denim, like it made sense.
It made sense.
Yeah,
Man. Like that was. I wanted to be able to people just to feel the way the fabric feels, the jeans, all that shit. So it was kind of that was like important for me. And then man, I don't know. There's not much else.
You've been really dialing into nostalgia, obviously with the 95s, obviously the Air Trainers. Well, you're nostalgia.
When you say nostalgia, obviously people have some people feel like.
I feel like people look down on nostalgia. I don't know why.
Yeah, they look down on it, but it's like, bro, these are people that also have no reference point or anything. Bro.
Yeah. Cycles repeat themselves as well. Like
always repeat themselves.
It's always a 1%.
And for me, it's just it's what I'm doing, innit? Like, and I feel like some people look at they do nostalgia, but then they do it and like. They're like 5 steps back. Yeah. So I'm gonna do it in like a forward thinking way. You know what I'm saying? It's like when at that debate, I'm just always looking at it like, you lot don't do that anyway.
Feel you.
Know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Feel you.
But sorry, I interrupted your question.
No, it's calm. So obviously you've been really dialing into nostalgia aspect, but going forward, are you still trying to dial into it in terms of footwear or?
You know what? With Nike, obviously they got like a massive
vault. Yeah,
Nike have an archive.
That's crazy.
You don't even know how many Nike shoes they've ever made. Nike don't even know how many shoes they've ever made.
Fairs.
They probably know, but like there might be like a 10% mistake margin. They actually don't know. It's a lot of shoes. So when you have such a rich archive, it's kind of like, it's something to like lean into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, they I remember like they offered me to do the DM.
Yeah.
When
they're coming out.
Now like 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
Oh man.
They showed me. I went Portland and they showed me, and I was like,
So
saying, bro?
Is that how then the Friends and Family Supreme one came about?
Supreme obviously they did it, innit?
Yeah.
I like the DMs, innit? I like them, innit? I wear them. I can't like wear them when I go gym. Like, they're not comfortable, innit? I just feel like me back then, I was kind of thinking, because I'm a new brand, I kind of want to be able to make the most impact. So I've got to use stuff that
has a bit of a storyline to it.
Because really and truly, if man wanted the whole impact, I would do an Air Force One, bro.
True.
Air Force One is the most transcendental shoe ever.
True.
Ever.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
He hates Air Force Ones, by the way.
Transcendental. That's a new one.
Is that a word?
I need to Google that one.
No, bro, it sounds cold.
Sorry, what does that mean?
You're not trying to cook me, bro.
What does that mean, though? What does that mean?
Transcendental.
No, you said transcendental shoe.
No,
transcendental.
It makes sense. To me, it sounds like a word.
Relating to a spiritual realm.
The transcendental importance of each person's soul. Obviously, transcend means to, like the Air Force One has transcended culture.
Yeah,
it's transcended everything.
It's into culture.
You got them little girls from Hampstead Heath with the mash-up
crease,
and then you got the guy in Harlem who buys 10 pairs a year.
Yeah,
and as soon as he gets one little speck, you know what I'm saying? That's a transcendental crack, though. Don't try to cook me for work.
Speaking of the person off camera.
I'll slap you with a thesaurus.
Speaking of the person off camera, let's talk about Kyle a little bit.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, why are you talking about him?
Advisor, bro.
Hey, man.
Silent advisor.
Oh, God, the
no nonsense, no nothing.
Hey,
manager, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's important.
Keep the family close. You know what I'm saying? Keep your enemies even closer. You know what I'm saying? Nigerians, they're unpredictable.
I just think
I'm Nigerian, bro.
I'm
Ghanaian. Dash me an egg.
So you got both of your pocket just.
That's what we're doing. But if I wanted to like have that impact, man would do it Air Force One. But it's like there's no rush to do that stuff. I just kind of want to keep creating what I want to create. The Huarache is an important shoe. I was like, bro, let's bring it back. Like, let's bring it back in a good way. And I hope in a year, I hope even sooner, people will be like, people who didn't buy these ones are gonna be like, you know what? I wish I got them.
Amen, man. Amen.
I hope. I don't know what Nike's plans are in terms
they're
of
firing on all cylinders, bro.
But
if they bring them back, hopefully this is the.
If they bring them back and it becomes a moment in the street, then cool.
Hey,
if it doesn't, I know I had a moment.
You did your thing, exactly. And before we wrap up, let's just ask you, what's the importance of building with your friends? Because you always work with people that you know and that people that you relate with. Like, why is that important?
I think, you know what, when I was younger and I kind of looked up to the people like above me in the scene who were doing stuff, and I'd be like, I mean, because I make clothes, it's different. It's not like I could work with people. I'm not like a photographer where it's like if you're a young photographer director, you're like, oh, you wish you could work with this person. I don't think when I was younger, I was like, I wish I could necessarily work with this person because I didn't know what capacity I'd work with them. But for me, it's just important to obviously build and work with the friends that are around you, just because that's where you're gonna get the most value, like compound interest in the future of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got on and then the first thing I wanted to do was work with a director who's already been on, then it's just a bit like, that's a bit robbed. It's like, man's already on, bro. You got your brethren who could do something. Why don't you try to put him into a position where they can then do something, and then they go from there. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff's been done. That stuff's been done. So yeah, it's just important for me, and it just builds a compound interest with my friends. But I'm also trying to like work with like young youths. But for me, for me, it's just mad important that, bro, like whenever I see, I don't want to like when I go online and like, obviously everyone kind of have different points of what they feel like is like accomplished work in it. Yeah. And in my head, I'm like,
POV guys here.
I can't ever get too gassed in it.
Hey, come, brother. Come.
We're a POV runner.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of running POVs for us so that we can have it in the video later on.
Take a seat.
Get nothing. Hey, bro, you lot, I was spitting a little verse and you lot got to me. You should have told him, wait.
Sorry, man.
No, but it's, stay there. But it's just important to work with your friends and building them, bro, because at the end of the day, like, who's gonna really be there? You know what I'm saying? And these are people I can trust. I trust Swim. I trust Gabriel. I trust Kaide. I trust Lewis. I trust all these people. I trust Fawaz. I trust everyone. You know what I'm saying? I trust Allah. He's standing right there. What's your TikTok with the watches called again? The conversation.
I see your thing, cold still.
But like, just building the people around you, because in the future that's where you're gonna get the most important reward out of it. Even yourself. It's not about you, but it's like, bro, like, I know if I need something, my friend who's also in a good position, he can help me with that. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't help them on the way up for them to be in that position, then you're not strengthening that. Of course. You know what I'm saying?
What's it? Iron. The Bible says iron sharpens iron, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I'm really, bro. I want to go into the parking lot of my warehouse and see Rangers and G-Wagon, everything like that. Bro. I want to see that, bro. I'm walking out there now and I'm like, bro, like, I'm seeing C-classes, I'm seeing GLCs, but I want G-Wagons and Rangers for everyone. Everyone needs to be on. You know what I'm saying? SVRs. Hey,
I wasn't going to say anything. I was waiting to QLC. I knew the story.
I'm going to send it for you. I had a Chelsea. What's your name, bro? Roberto. How did you hold the mic? How did you feel going through the maze?
I thought it was good, but it's not just about the maze. It's about Corteiz and the brand. What's going on? Like, it's coming to Manchester. Like, it's always in London. Like, I'm from Manchester. It's great being in. It's
important, man. It's important.
I'm happy. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah,
you got a t-shirt as well?
Yeah.
You got something, you know what I'm saying? You didn't come in for nothing. You got something.
It was good fun.
It was good fun, yeah. My guy, bro. Appreciate you. Have a nice day. Get home safe, yeah.
I'm gonna go from bro. Appreciate you.
Hey, yo, you man.
Take off the.
That was like 30 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate
you, brother.
My guy,
honestly.
I'm gonna invoice you lot 100 bags.
Hey, yo, roll safe, man.
I appreciate it, brother.
Hey. Stay cool, calm, and collected.